Maul or Nothing.
Hello and welcome to this special bonus little episode of Maul or Nothing. We're going to call it Maul or Nothing Reacts, Hot Takes. It's happened we're talking the last hour, guys, but Steve Diamond has been sacked as head coach of Newcastle Red Bulls. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. What the hell is
Max,
going on?
before we do anything, and I'm sorry, anyone that's new to this, what has he got on his wrist? Show us your wrist.
Oh no, what's happened?
First rugby match in 15 years, and I think I broke my wrist, but anyway, whatever.
He's even that way. He's been waiting everything. Right, sorry, let's not, just show us once more. Show us your strong hand. Ranking hand.
That looks like it does nothing, but fair enough.
It does nothing.
Anyway, Steve Diamond gone like that, just when everything was looking rosy. But that was like, what's going on? Right, what are your thoughts?
No, one game. I was one game, and that's it. He's got the chop. Listen, you were the one that waded straight into the WhatsApp group. You came in there pretty hot. You were talking about Dowson straight off the bat. News is Gregor Townsend's kicking about.
Yeah.
What have you heard?
So I've heard Dowson's coming in for next season. So obviously after a very successful tenure at Saints. But that's the word on the grapevine. And then you've hit me with Tooney as the sort of DOR consultant.
No, he's coming in as an advisor. So it is out there now. It's out in the news that Gregor Townsend, after everyone talked about him potentially going there, even that clip that we saw earlier on from a couple of the boys we know, Ant Watson and that, where they speak to Steve Diamond, and oh my God, it couldn't have been worse timing. But he's gone, oh, Gregor came in, I was a little bit worried, and then he went out, so thank God for that. But no, Gregor Townsend is going in as an advisory role. I mean, you can't think of the cash. He's coming in as an advisor. That is exactly what you want. So he's done pretty well there. He still keeps his Scotland job, still keeps his Scotland wage. But out of the international windows, comes in and advises.
Just
for
double
Newcastle.
How good.
So a lot of change, but one game, and that must have been the plan all along. It can't have been anything to do with the result, surely.
No, it's nothing to do with the result. I think the minute Red Bull got in there, they had some kind of vision, and Steve Diamond wasn't part of that. But then was Diamond not integral to the signing of the guys he's got in?
That's it. So, or his contact book, right?
Exactly.
And that's what you're reading on social media. You're seeing all the fans being pretty upset, saying, he brought a little bit of stability. He was bringing everyone in. But yeah, it's pretty cutthroat, isn't it? And like from that clip that I mentioned, it was obviously somewhere in the back of his mind. He was worrying about it. Do you think, here's my question to you, Max. Do you think it's the way he is? Because he's a pretty upfront character. It's his way or the highway. Like that's what I said when I heard about Gregor Townsend potentially going in. Gregor Townsend and Steve Diamond wouldn't have been able to work together, I don't think, with the character that Steve Diamond did and the way that Tooney is. So do you think there's a little bit of that where they've gone, hold on a minute, we can't have him because he's pretty rogue, right?
Indeed,
I mean, he's done back in the day, backhanders, little, right?
Yeah, Ebenezer, Bacardi Breezer.
Do you reckon that's got a factor in it?
I think so. That would definitely be part of it. Like, I think when you're trying to bring in as consultant sort of coach of the pedigree of Townsend, you're definitely prioritizing a name like that for sure, just because of what Greg has done. So who knows what went on behind closed doors in that regard, but it's clearly hasn't worked. So yeah. And Dimes has turned out to be the casualty in this decision. But maybe they already lined up someone like Dowson. This is all speculation, by the way. We're not even sure. Disclaimer. He's having a great time down at Saints, but I'm pretty sure he's a Newcastle man, born and raised, I'm pretty sure. It's Phil Dowson. He definitely played there a while. So yeah, it's all very, very interesting. Yeah, Red Bull making aggressive moves. Huge change.
It's two big ones as well, because Danny Wilson obviously leaving Quins, so they're needing to fill a role there very quickly. Now him stepping down, I think. Who's the assistant coach that's then come up?
Alan Dickens.
Alan Dickens, who again, like no disrespect, I think he was under 20s coach and maybe did some assistant coaching at Leicester, but not a big name, not the name they want in there. So there's definitely going to be changes. So you're seeing it as Gregor comes in as a bit of an advisor. Do they get a new coach straight off the bat? Do they wait for Dowson? Like, if I'm Red Bull, I'm going, I want something now. There's a lot of chat around Rassie, boys. Is that?
Nah, really? Like, if you're getting a guy in like that, that's funny money, right?
They've got it.
Red Bull
have got it,
funny money, boys.
But as in, it doesn't. Wait, that's a big question, guys. Does that ever count? It doesn't count to any salary cap, right? So technically, you could get Pep Guardiola to come in if you had the money, right? As in a stupid sort of world, right? As in, there are no restrictions as far as we know. Please correct us, those of you listening and watching, in the comments. But there are no restrictions as to who you can bring in. So they could literally bring in the Avengers of rugby in the entire coaching setup.
This is true.
And just pay them loads of money.
But
which then brings in the players.
It does. It always brings in the players. Like the sort of access that Rassie has, the kind of draw he has, that roster of just some of the most spectacular codesmen on the planet right now.
Okay, so who you bring it? So we're bringing Rassie in. Is that our number one? That's our ultimate fantasy pick.
Well, let's not start fantasizing. Oh, boys, he's been at Munster. He's come over this side of the world. He's done it before. So, listen, I can't see it being an impossibility.
No, he's not going to Newcastle Red Bulls, lads. There's no way. Like, the man's a patriot. He's got his dream job right now.
But what if he's taken them as far and he's like, from his perspective, he's won 2 World Cups. Do you know what I mean? He's done.
No, I think he's the kind of guy.
2 rugby championships in a row potentially after this week.
Max and Heath, think how much that converts to rounds. If someone slaps a million on the table.
What we're talking? Yeah,
generational
wealth potentially, but no, I think he wants. I think he's quite ambitious. I think he wants the three WCs for the Bocky. But mate, if that happens, wild. Wait. Have you just fantasized that, right? Have you just trying to manifest that?
It's out there on X. It's out there on X. A few people throwing it around at the moment. Like some people saying, get Scott Robertson in there. All I'm saying is, look at what Red Bull are doing already with it, right? Look at what they've done with everything else. They're not just going to come in, take over, give all these boys contracts, try and get all the players in without going big. The only strange one for me is they brought, and no disrespect to him, Johnny Petrie. He was at Edinburgh. He then became managing director of Ulster. Things didn't go very well. They brought him in as managing director. So you do look at that and go, well it's a quick call. He obviously knows rugby pretty well, but I just can't believe it that straight off the bat, this happens. But
it makes me think, though, that Tooney's going to have a lot of, Graham Townsend's going to have a lot of influence then. If you're willing to get rid of someone like Steve Diamond, first game of the season, like you're in the season, you've got rid of your sort of head honcho. So I imagine Greg has taken a big influential role in the season to come.
Yeah, you've got to think so. And like, well, what does that mean for Scottish rugby? Like, are Scottish rugby going to be upset with that? Because he's, yes, it'll be outside of the international window that he then goes and advises. But I mean, you can always, be at home sorting stuff out.
That calculated money, though, they'll make you do things. They'll make you work hard and make you multitask better. Fair play. How good. Very, very interesting times in the Toon.
Unbelievable, boys. Unbelievable. I mean, it genuinely, lads, complete and utter shock, right? No sniff.
No, not even a whiff. Yeah, that was everyone was talking about it at the club today, actually, this morning. Wild. So yeah, it's all very, very spicy.
Max, if they put a big old lump on the table, I was texting a couple of boys at Newcastle.
Hey, I've always been fond of the city. I've always liked Newcastle.
Absolute times up there. It's brilliant.
It's a lovely spot.
Durham. It's lovely.
Spot. There's
lovely.
a lot going on.
Such a good laugh. And the people are so nice. They are so nice.
They are. There's the northern sense of community is singular. I've always enjoyed it.
If anything, though, it causes more controversy People are going to be more interested. All the eyes are on Newcastle. We've said about, in the episode with Matt Hansen, if you haven't listened, make sure you do. I think it will link to this at the end of this this little 10-minute clip that we're doing here. But we talked about the stands being full again. Like there's something going on with Newcastle. Well, am I right in saying there was chat about Jonny Wilkinson going back there and doing some stuff?
He's been so there's the I guess consulting company they've been using, Red Bull, around this whole takeover, Oval Insights, have also there's an attachment where Rob Andrew and Jonny Wilkinson are being consulted as well, and you're seeing John Fletcher, who's coming back in, having been he was the director of rugby of Newcastle just after Rob Andrew left in 2006. He's come back in to the club in some capacity now as well. I think
from the Scottish Rugby Union.
So, exactly. So there's a lot of movements, and this clearly hasn't happened overnight, right? There's been these lot of people moving, a lot of people moving.
The troops have been mobilizing in the background, in the smoke screen, in the fog of war. Interesting. Jonny Wilkinson in as a sports psychologist. Fascinating times.
You imagine you bring back there's
the whole alumni of
just
their
alumni
success of their greatest teams. Yeah.
But there you have it, boys. We do need people to comment. We need everyone wading into there. Let's throw out some ridiculous names. There is chat of Rassie. Gregor Townsend's now in. He's advising. Is Rassie going there? The Safa lot in here will not like that. But throw in what you think.
Well, what if he could do both? He could do both. Wouldn't that be everybody's happy? No,
Gregor's doing both. So why can't Rassie do both? And then it is. You're right. It's the attraction then for the players to go, yeah, okay, something big's happening. Like you said, Max, Red Bull, Newcastle, great town. Red Bull, awesome brand. Boys, it's big things for Newcastle, Red Bull.
Rassie, Sasha Feinberg, and Magazulu straight in. Do you know what I mean? And also, for all of you commenting, do let us know who would his staff be? Who would be the fantasy staff that Rassie brings with him? Who's the ultimate forwards coach? Who's the ultimate attacks coach? Let's do this. Let us know. Yeah. Right, boys.
Yeah, no, lots to think about. Yeah, to mull over there. How good.
And let us know if you like us coming in on these big things. Do you like seeing Ryan and Max on a random day of the week just coming in at you for 10 minutes of your time?
And Mark in a dodgy car park in his car with a creepy little wrist thing.
And his glasses so I don't get recognised.
Max, look, just one last time. What is that even doing? Show us it. You think you've broken it, so you.
Bro, that's not doing a thing. Come on now.
It's got that off of Timu.
Yeah, you've gone to like
it's a team.
You've gone to like the pharmacy. You got to the pharmacy and there's that like lycra stand of weird things for people with really bad arthritis.
How embarrassing.
And you saw that.
That's literally what I did.
That's what I need.
Right. Okay. Love you all, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you soon. Mwah.
Cheers, boys.
More or nothing.